Thank you for joining me. I'm Juan, lead trader and founder of Prosperity Trade. In this video, we're going to talk about Shiba Inu and why it broke out. We're also going to talk about another possible crypto ETF. You're going to want to watch this video. What is a bull pennant? A bull pennant is basically when a stock spikes up over time. This can represent days. It spikes up, it starts to form a flag. Is a popular trend. It's very well known for traders who trade on technical analysis, where they see the spike, it pulls back, it consolidates for a while, forms this flag, and then as the trend narrows down, it breaks up usually. So the bullish pennant usually breaks out. Let's take a look at the Shiba Inu chart. If we look at the Shiba Inu chart here, October 4th, it started to spiked up all the way here, pulled back, then found support and resistance. We see the trend here. And if you draw a trend line, so we see the formation here. Here's the flag, the spike up, the flag, consolidation, and then the breakout. So this is what traders were looking for. It was narrowing down. You see it found support here, narrowed, and broke out. And it made a big move. So after the breakout, it had a big move and it spiked starting here from the breakout to the high, spiked up 55% after it broke out of that bull pennant pattern. It spiked up, pulled back quite a bit, spiked up here, pulled back down all the way, about 27%. Spiked up, gave half of it back, and it's starting to consolidate again. It seems like what needs to happen is when it pulls back like this, it needs to find new support, and that support needs to be higher than previous. So if we look here, it spiked up, pulled back, found support here for a little bit, then went up to the next leg. Spiked up, pulled back down, found support. So here, same thing. Spiked up all the way here. After this big spike up, pulled back almost half of it, then found support. So if this is going to be the next level, it needs to hold this new pattern, and previous support, which would be 3.3 around there, previous resistance needs to be the new support. So that's extremely important, that the past resistance needs to be current support. And that would let you know that this trend is still on an uptrend. But if we take a look at its peak, at its highest that it's ever been, it pulled back 87% of that. So just be aware that no matter how high it gets, it can drop as quick as it goes up, because there's so many investors that have millions and millions of these coins, especially the whale investors. I think this thing still has a lot of potential if they keep investors thinking that they're going to keep burning coins. If the rumors of Robinhood comes to fruition and Robinhood starts accepting SHIB, then that's going to be another major catalyst. But to get to a penny, it's still ways away. It's nowhere near. Market cap wise, it's impossible. There's a lot more coins that have to be burnt, but it definitely has momentum. It's definitely spiking up and pulling it back quite a bit, but holding somewhat of their gains. Like, they're not giving them all back. They've spiked up and then gave back about 50% of the gains, but it's still uptrending. It's pulled back and previous resistance is starting to become support. So as long as that keeps happening, then it's still a bullish play. If we look at the market cap, it's spiked up to like number 13 on top market caps. Their current market cap is 15 billion and Bitcoin's is 1 trillion. What people don't understand is, in order for this to be a penny, this has to be almost 3.5 times bigger than Bitcoin. It's not going to happen anytime soon, but as long as Shiba Inu starts burning more coins, if they get on different platforms, if they become practical, if they're able to be used somewhere where people start accepting it for currency, that's going to be another catalyst. So all those things have to happen together for it to eventually get to a penny, if it ever gets to a penny. And if you see here, it came out on Bloomberg, it came out on CoinDesk, Yahoo Finance. So it's starting to make more mainstream media. So the next major rumor is Ethereum futures ETF. We've already seen BITO Bitcoin futures ETF come out. Now the next rumor is the possibility of Ethereum having its own futures ETF. I think they saw the success or volatility anyways of BITO, and they probably want to imitate that. I personally think that it's a waste of money, and I wouldn't waste any money getting futures ETF. There's too much speculation behind trying to trade these, and it doesn't follow the underlying asset. So the best thing if you want to get Ethereum or Bitcoin's futures, it's just to get the actual coin. It's a better investment for you. Now, I do like that they're starting with these futures ETF, and my hope is that maybe they make an ETF that just has a bunch of cryptos, so you can have a diverse portfolio in the crypto. But there's been a couple of news articles on the possibility of Ethereum-based futures ETF coming soon, and also some positive but a lot more negative reasons that people are giving to stay away from the Bitcoin ETF. So here on Investor's Place, the top 3, they say buy Bitcoin instead. Bitcoin ETF could trigger a sell-off, potential short selling. So those are all negative aspects of the futures. I definitely recommend just buying actual Bitcoin instead of the futures, but that's just my opinion. So that was my video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and see you on the next video.